the most obvious thing in the world is to remind you of this. Free and costly are not the same thing. They can't be the same thing. It would not make sense. Therefore, salvation and discipleship can't be the same thing. Now, they may have some kind of relationship, but they cannot be the same thing. So here's what I think we ought to do with this phrase. Just mark it out. We mark it out. This phrase is not in the Bible, by the way. I probably should have started with that. This is not a verse in the Bible. This is something that somebody came up with to describe what they thought they were seeing in the Bible. What I would say is let's mark it out and let's change this. Change it to this. Salvation is free, but discipleship will cost you everything. Now, here's the interesting thing. When I went Googling this phrase, I thought, where did this come from? Who started this phrase? And what I found was this that I've marked out was not the original phrase. Actually, this was. It came from a guy named Diedrich Bonhoeffer. This is his actual quote here. But in the last few decades, for whatever reason, people have left this big yellow word out and just said, it's all the same thing. I don't know why that's happened, other than we're getting a really mixed message. So what we learn here is that salvation is free, discipleship is costly, and they must be distinct from one another.